Happy weekend! This is Nick from VolumeProfileTrader.com on Friday afternoon right after the market closed. I'm looking at the XLF here, the financial ETF, and it looks like we're pretty close to an all clear on the financials. I'll go to the S&P in a second. Actually, let's go right now. Sorry. Alright. This is the S&P. You can see today we broke above recent highs and we closed pretty much at the highs of the day, and now it's pretty close to off to the races for a test of 1260 or so. I mean, we're not far from there, 25 points. But today was definitely a break of prior resistance. We'll see if there's some follow through, but you can see this point of control line, the purple line. Once we got above that line, actually originally it was down at this 1135 level, but once we got above that line and the point of control shifted from 1135 up to 1190, we pretty much stayed above it. And we had a little consolidation pattern, and now we're seeing a breakout to the upside. For smaller time frame, to see if we're going to see follow through immediately, we can see that if I zoom out one, hold on. Okay, let me zoom out. This was our consolidation pattern that we were just looking at, all above the point of control. And you can see this triangle pattern that's formed. We connected all of our lows, and this level right here was a test of that point of control. This was our ceiling. We just connect the dots, and you can see we had a little triangle pattern, and bam, a breakout to the upside. We see that. And then, in my opinion, one of the most interesting parts of the trading day was when we pulled back 13 straight points or however many, and basically a test of the breakout, and we held support. We had follow through, and we closed at, we had a little, if you want to get technical, a double top at the end of the day. So we'll see if that 1235.75 level holds. It sure looks like the buyers are pushing this market higher, but we see, just because the market's moving higher, everything's not rosy. But at the same time, you just want to make money. So our target, if we break above this yellow line's the 200-day moving average. If we break above that, 1260 is our first level, and let's go with 1300 as a very important level. 1300 and 1325 is the biggest level. But 1260, 1300, and 1325 are your upside targets. Downside, first is the 1222 level that we made lows at today. And then we rallied straight back up to the top. And also this 1190, 1200 level. That's a very important level from the downside. So, keep your profits if you have them. Don't just think that this thing, although it's very strong, don't think that it's just going to go straight up to 1300. We could still, trade sideways for a while. But it sure looks like, it does look like a clean breakout. We just want to see if there's some follow through. So, I want to cover the XLF, and I'll just put it on this chart. This is a 4-hour chart, 180 days. You can see what's interesting is this point of control for the entire composite going back 180 days. 6 months is right. Price is now trading above it. In my opinion, in a bullish manner, this is what we want to see. We had our successive lower lows and lower highs, and then we had a nice rally higher, and we started making higher lows and higher highs. This was a key low right here, and this was a key low yesterday. And it's impressive that, although the market was very strong, financials were, they were one of the best performers today. This last, where we closed today, and 1350 is the ultimate level that we're looking at, but really from where we closed today up to 1350, those are your levels. That's pretty much my line in the sand until we probably make a nice $1.50 rally in the XLF, which would be very bullish for the market. So as you can see, these moving averages, this is the blue purplish line, that's the 20-day moving average. Red is 50, yellow is 200. You can see we're above the 50 and 20, that's a bullish. We're waiting for both of them to turn to the upside, which they're slowly starting to do now. And this green line's our whole moving averages. It's a good measure of short-term trend, and right now it's pointing up. That's good news. We would like to see some follow-through to confirm this uptrend. But if you're looking for some decent names in the XLF, look at Wells Fargo. It sure looks like we're testing $28, and if $1.20 or $1.75 in a potential move is your idea of a good trade, then this may make sense for you. You see what went on. We had a long sideways consolidation, and this 23-ish level held like a champion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and now we're getting a higher low with some follow-through. This is our higher low relative to this low. So we're seeing some follow-through. That's a good thing. We, maybe if we can catch this Wells Fargo at maybe 1% lower, if you want to really manage your risk, and have a stop in the mid-24s. So essentially you're going to be risking 1 to make 1.5. So hopefully this works out. It looks like it's a bullish formation. This 2850 level is going to be stubborn resistance, so I would definitely be selling into strength. But here's your trade on Wells Fargo and the financials.